which was awkward enough.
Okay.
The girls, I was properly thrown. Is this normal behaviour? Run for the hills.
No, the dating scene is a mess. Drop, be running fast.
Hard and
No, hard and fast. And you know what it is? Don't be unblocking them. That's me too. I've unblocked some. And everyone you unblock, you'll be annoyed.
Okay, guys, I have gist for you.
What gist?
Let me break it down.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, we are back.
Yes. This is the last episode of 2024 that we're recording. We're here a bit early to record this. We wanted to make sure that it was ready for you guys.
We really want to wrap up 2024 real quick.
Quite well for you guys. Yeah. So what are we talking about today, Eze?
Today we are doing a year review.
Yeah.
What has gone down in our year? What
honestly.
What have we hated? What's going on?
So we've broken down the year into different segments. We're gonna rate them. The inspiration from this episode, as you know, me and Eze have our favourite pods. My favourite podcast is I Said What I Said. So the inspo is from their mid-year review we saw, and then also just on TikTok, just as the year's rounding up, we're seeing a lot of people review the end of their year. So we wanted to review ours with you guys.
Right, let's have some fun.
A very raw and honest conversation here for you guys.
As always.
We don't get ourselves in trouble. But yeah, it should be a good one. So we're very excited. How are you? How's your week been before we jump in?
This is my first week back to work after being off for 3 weeks. And when I tell you, working 12-hour shifts is so long.
Not for the faint-hearted.
I just want to tap out. I'm tired, but we push through. We always push through. Not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. What about yours?
My week's been good. I went clubbing with my little sister.
She went to the dancery. Night party.
I like to act like me and my sister are similar ages. We are in fact not. I'm going to be recovering for at least 7 more days. Meanwhile, she's fine. She's all good to go. Drinking is hard. It's that. Drinking is hard, guys. So yeah, just taking it so easy. Doing my best to recover.
We're doing our best. Hold on.
So we're going to jump in.
Right?
As we do.
Okay.
Before we get into the actual review, we had some questions we drew up.
Right.
So that first one is, how would you describe your year so far, Eze?
The first word that comes to mind is expensive. I didn't say expensive, I said expensive. Yeah. It's so much money.
All the cost of living, you lot are going to ban me from saying it.
I don't even have kids yet.
I don't know how people with kids have survived.
No, and they're on the same salary, so I'm like, me too, how will I do it? I don't know, but God will always provide.
Amen.
And also for me, this year, I have travelled more than I have ever travelled in a year in my life, and I have loved it so much. It is 10 out of 10 plus 10, and yeah, I just want to do it now while I'm young and free and I don't have many responsibilities, no kids. Kids get to know.
They're always very fun.
Yeah,
you guys should follow her.
Okay. Yeah. What about you? How's your year?
My year has been hard, actually, is a word I'd use. But when I say God's grace has carried me, I cannot explain this year. If I saw this year from someone else's perspective, I'd be confused.
Yeah.
And it has just been the grace of God. I am just grateful doesn't even start to cover it. Because it was just a year. I think you plan life as we do. But most of the plans I made for this year, I couldn't even attempt to action. I did just have to take the year in its stride. It was too expensive. It just stays getting more and more expensive with each year of adulthood. And are we going to get a break? Or
no, there's no respite.
But no, it's just been a year of leaving things with God and taking it a day at a time, because even attempting to kind of take control of things or do it my normal show way, I feel like that's what God wanted me to learn this year. That doesn't work.
They have some sort of saying you make a plan and it makes God laugh.
No, literally.
He's like, tee.
No, honestly. But grateful because I feel like I've learned so much about myself, and as someone who likes to be self-aware, this year blew my mind.
Yeah.
So
she would give me insights, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
So very grateful.
I love that. What is the biggest lesson you've learned this year?
I'll double up on that. My biggest lesson this year is that to leave everything in God's hands.
Yes.
I can it's not even to not make plans or not to want things. I can have wants, I can have needs, but it's God's plan I'm living on, it's God's timeline. Because if I try to do things to my timeline, anyway, this year when I was planning my birthday, I literally said to one of my friends, I've given up on planning it because everything I'm planning just isn't working. And I've never experienced that before. That I'm not able to pull things together.
Yeah, from your plan.
So yeah, my biggest lesson this year is to leave it in God's hands.
You had a great birthday.
Yeah, I did. I let God take the lead in all things. What would be your biggest lesson
for
from
me?
2024?
I think for me it's we move. Just move.
Yeah.
Just move. Even at work, people come to me like, I've got a problem. We move. What is it? Let's go. Always just push through, and it just keeps things going for me. Yeah. Keep moving, guys. Positivity through the negativity. You come out of it. Move. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say you're most thankful for this year?
My friends. I feel like I've got closer to them. Which has been great. Spending time with them, meeting up with them. It's a real sisterly bond. It really warms my heart and keeps me going. When we're all together, one of my friends will be like, "Oh, my heart is so full."
Yeah, no, honestly,
we just love each other. We just love on each other. We have fun. We can cry together. We can solve problems together. Put one problem in the group chat, you're gonna have 6 different solutions by the end of the hour. So, yeah, I'm really, really thankful for my friends. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah. You?
For me, it would be God and family. I think my relationship with God this year literally has carried me. Like, I don't know where I'd be. And my family have showed up and showed out, man. Like, I think as you grow older, it's easy to for distance to form.
Yeah.
And this year's been harder. My family have just not let me fall.
Yeah.
So honestly, come through more than you lot will hear me talk about my sister from day to night, but I can't even put it into words. Honestly,
10 out of 10.
Literally a lifesaver in every meaning of that word. So I think that's where my big ones were for this 2024.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
All right.
So we're gonna get into.
So yeah, we have different sections.
Yeah, we're gonna get to each section. We're gonna talk about each.
A bit, yeah, for us.
Why not?
Okay. We're starting with physical health.
Physical health.
What's that look like for you in 2024?
Now,
what's your rating first?
Oh yeah, we're gonna rate them.
We're gonna rate them out of 10. Yeah.
For me, 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Physical health, because I have looked the best that I have looked in a long while.
Yeah.
I have worked in the gym. If you know me and you follow me on Instagram, go on there. I have just a page to find me. I have been in the gym 3 times a week, consistently eating.
Hello, high water.
No, yeah. I'm even going after pod chat. I did a transformation picture from last year to this year, and I'm so proud of myself.
No, and you've done a great job.
Because it's hard, but yeah, I did it for me. And yeah, I love that for me. So the -2 is because I'm not where I want to be yet, but we'll get there.
No, yeah.
But so far, love it for me.
No, I love that.
What about you?
I'm doing a 7 out of 10. I feel like this is the healthiest I've lived as an adult. A lot of bad habits that I've had in my early 20s, a lot that I picked up at uni, I've actually been able to get rid of. And I didn't imagine a time in my life that I'd be able to get rid of some of these habits. A lot of people already know what I'm talking about. And also got to lose some weight and just been the sexiest I've been. And it's just been so cool. No, honestly, getting to wear the clothes I want to wear, actually not hating my body. So it's been amazing. And I feel like the first time in my life I've been able to lose weight and keep it off is the first time I didn't hate my body to do it.
Yeah.
So this has been great.
No,
this has been a lovely experience, and very excited to push into that. I followed Eze to the gym a few times. Eze's gym is so serious.
No, but I have fun in the gym. I enjoy the session.
Eze's gym is so serious.
We're lifting weights.
Yeah, so I'll be following her some more. So if you guys can keep me in your prayers, I would really appreciate that.
Come look us for the next year's review.
We'll be back. Yeah, no, we're aiming for 10. So
yes. Amen.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, our next section is family.
Okay.
Yes, so for me, unfortunately, this year my grandma died. And she was just, for me, one of the things I always remember, she was just so funny. She was hilarious. And personally, I think I'm hilarious too. I just get my personality from her. So I just feel like I will just carry that torch in my heart of her throughout my whole life. We buried her just recently in Nigeria. So that was really sad for us, really sad for my mom. No, but apart from that, no, family's good. We've been together and stuff. So Yeah, I'm happy.
No, good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay.
And also, actually, adding on to that, my little sister has turned into my firstborn child. I feel like I've really taken her from my mother. She's 16. And I can't wait for her to be 18. She needs to get a job.
Like, yeah, you need to be an adult now. I've had enough.
Please, but I love her down.
No.
Yeah, what about you?
For me, as I said, family was one of my highlights. So I rated it really highly. I think this is the highest I rated anything. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
You see, did I even rate my own? It was 5 out of 10, please.
No, sorry. Yeah, I will always shout my sister. Like, my immediate sister is amazing. And I've got to spend a lot more time with my younger sisters this year. And
cuties.
My family have just showed out, man. I'm just so grateful to them. I can't, like, even put it into too many words because, God forbid, I'm crying on the podcast. But also, like, I have just one grandparent left. And I feel like this year we've really, like, built a connection. Like, I'll go chill in her house. And it's been nice, like, to get to know more about her and, like, and spend time with her. I feel like it's something I missed out on when I was a bit younger. So glad to be enjoying that now.
And never too late, guys. Never too late.
Yeah, guys, see your family, man.
Please. Okay.
And then we're going to talk about friendships now.
I know it seems like we just talked about it, but yeah, I'm just going to expand a little bit. Like, I've given 8 out of 10 for my friends. Getting closer to my friends. Them showing up for me, showing up. Like I said, you put one problem in the group chat, you're going to get 6 solutions. You call one person SOS, they're there for you. It's amazing to have a really good, close group of friends that you can call sisters. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, hands down.
I'm going to be transparent. I gave it a 5 out of 10.
She hates me. No, I'm joking.
So my birthday this year, and anyone who knows me, my birthday's the biggest deal. Even if you knew me when I was 5, like anybody who has ever met me in my life knows that my birthday, as far as I'm concerned, should be a public holiday. But so obviously turning 30 was the biggest deal. And as I've said, this 2024, it showed me stuff. Like, so I had just given up on celebrating and my friends like showed out. Eze took me away for a weekend, like, had the best time. When I gave up on planning my birthday dinner, like one of my close friends was like, I'm gonna plan it. I just planned it. And my friends and like family showed up and it was just lovely. And I feel like I wouldn't have celebrated without them. Even my sister pulled together like a tribute video. So I got like videos from like my closest friends and family and I really needed it more than I ever knew. Like I needed that birthday. I needed to know I was loved. So I'm forever eternally grateful for them. I can't even put it to words. Like I need, like the way I needed that birthday and the way everyone showed out, like
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, I can't even put into words. But I think for me, with the year being quite difficult and the ADHD diagnosis, I have felt very isolated from my friends. I think I've been showered their whole lives. I've been showered my whole life. But in the last year, like, it's not the same. Like, as I understand my brain more, it's not the same. A lot of things aren't necessarily my character and, like, I'm still exploring that. So how do you explain to people, like, things that you don't understand yet? So not even that my friends have isolated or distanced themselves from me. Just in my issues, I've just really taken a step back because I'm still navigating life. So that, it has been a bit isolating. I will say I do have one friend who went through a very similar year as me with the like diagnosis stuff. We've been able to like connect more. So yeah, I love my friends, very grateful for them. But I do just think it's been a year of me and God. Just because of some of the things that have happened. It's just,
Okay.
So I don't hate anybody for Eze beats me.
I love you.
No.
The next one is mental health.
Oh.
Okay.
Serious.
I know. You go.
Should I go?
Yeah, you stop first.
Seeing as well, I was ready on it.
Yeah, right?
So my mental health, again, I gave it a 5 out of 10. What I actually wrote, and I'm going to read it to you guys, is this year shocked me. The serious grief that came with that ADHD diagnosis, like, it rocked me. Like, it wasn't like depression. It was actual grief. And grief for a life I should have lived. Grief for situations, like reliving things that had happened over 30 years of life that didn't have to happen. I felt like all the skills I'd learned in therapy, all the things I knew about how to manage my mental health were irrelevant. They did not help. They didn't even mean anything anymore. So this year rocked my mental health in a way that I was not planning for. But as I will talk about God so much because actually carried me.
If not for him.
If not for God.
Not for him.
There was a time where I was done with pod as well. Like I wasn't gonna do anything. Like
we almost
bye guys. So like like everything is the grace of God. The fact that I'm here looking beautiful in front of you guys, grace of God. Like so, he's really carried me and just showed me the value of you can actually take everything to God. Like there's nothing too small or too big for him. But yeah, it's been a trying year. Yeah.
I have given my mental health. It's quite high, a 9 out of 10.
That's so good.
Because I just feel like I guess for me, I'm generally a happy person. And like I said, I move with things. I don't want to dwell on the negative and dote on them. I kind of push through whatever is in front of me because we have one life.
No, literally.
And I want to live it as happy as possible. And I think that my grandma, Diane King, I put it in perspective. She was old, it was inevitable to happen, but we have one life to live. It's not that long. I'm just going to be as happy as I can.
And enjoy it.
And honestly, I've really enjoyed my year. Family, friends, boyfriend, career. We'll talk about that one. But yeah, I am happy.
I'm glad.
I'm happy.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's next?
Next one is religion.
Okay.
Here I go.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh. God saved my life. Like, I can't put it to words that God actually saved my life, carried me in his hands all throughout the year. When I gave up, he refused to let me give up. And it's been so cool. I think I rated religion 7 when I wrote it down, but I'm going to give it an 8. Like, this is the closest I've ever been to God. I love our relationship. And something big with me in religion this year is I've had it on my mind to start a Bible study for probably over a year now. And I had a friend visit me early on in the year and reminded me that when God gives you something to do, you're meant to do it. So we started the Bible study in February of this year and we studied Proverbs and it's been amazing.
Proverbs is something. You haven't studied it,
you guys go and read Proverbs. It's been so cool, like seeing my friends and family get closer to God. It's been like Eze praying for me on my birthday and stuff. Like it's been, I love it. We're studying Job at the moment and I just pray for God to like make the Bible study bigger and better and everything he wants it to be because it's my favourite thing. It's definitely a job. Like there's admin bits to it and it's fun, but I just love it. And I'm just really enjoying this walk with God and I'm so excited for whatever his plans are for me. So that's somewhere where I'm very, very happy.
For me, I'll give it 7 out of 10 because I've definitely got closer to God this year. One thing that has been so good and I've enjoyed so much is Bible study.
Love it.
And because I've never done a Bible study before, I kind of thought it was serious. Like you have to sit down and be in class and just write down notes and just be so serious. And for me, when it comes to like lectures and study days and this, I just can't concentrate. So the way Sewa has done it has been so fun. It's been so engaging. It's really brought me out of my shell because I just feel like I'm kind of so shy when it comes to like speaking about the Bible and praying with my friends, but it's really kind of brought me out and it's really kind of driven me to seek the Bible more on my own, and I just think that's 10 out of 10.
I love it.
My mummy loves you down. She loves
you down.
I'm like, I'm going to Bible study. She's like, yes, just come to the house. Yeah,
thank you so much.
Yeah, I love
that. No, honestly,
and may it continue for the rest of my life.
One day we will open Bible study out.
Okay.
And honestly, it's great. It's really great to be able to study the word like that.
But girl, you skipped one.
Oh.
Romantic relationships.
Oh, that's why. I say go first.
Relationships. So I put 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's still good. Okay, so for those that don't know, I'm in a long-term relationship. What would make it 10 out of 10 is a ring.
Say it loud, or look at the camera.
What will make it 10 out of 10? He's gonna beat me.
No, it's fine. He's gonna beat me for some episodes too, so it's fine.
What will make it 10 out of 10 is a ring. No, I'm joking. We've been a little bit far apart because of like physical distance. He's in one place. I'm in another. It's not that far. Make it so dramatic.
No, it's
right. But yeah, we're also used to being so close to each other. You could just do a quick meet up after work, a quick this. The distance is taking a little bit of toll on us. But we're getting through that.
Not too long left, and they'll be
reunited. So yeah, we're getting closer, which is great. Just working through things, child.
Okay.
If you know, you know. But I'm happy.
No, I'm glad.
Yes, one day y'all will see the big rock on this.
Yes. Don't worry. The whole episode will be about the engagement.
The camera.
I wrote NA on mine, but I will give it a number.
Okay, please.
2024, I meant. Are you sure? Give it a number.
I know it's gonna be the low fives.
Nah. I'll give it a...
No, you've had fun.
Yeah, I guess I'll give it a 7. A 7 is unfair. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Because some of them.
Yes.
Okay. No, I understand.
What men have been riling me up. I've actually very much given my dating relationship to God. I think we all know what dating is like these days. Like you just need to open any app and they're talking about it so aggressively. Yeah. I hope everybody finds their person. I hope I'm part of the people that find their person.
Amen.
But I can't carry it on my head. I just, even from what we've discussed, do you guys not feel like I have a lot I'm doing? So it's just to focus on.
Dating is just
no, honestly, and for me, I'm very grateful because my life is quite peaceful.
Yeah.
In all things, like peace reigns. Men don't bring me peace, and so they need to go. So yeah, for now.
The man watching
until
this, thinking I want you.
Yeah. If you got peace that you're offering and money, then let's talk. But yeah, so at the moment, what did I say? 6? Yeah, 6, man. It hasn't been the worst year.
6 from not applicable, you know.
Yeah, because when I read this, I did write. I wonder who annoyed me that day because NA is mad. I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna say 6. We're recording this a bit early, so if the number changes by the end of the year, I will let you guys know.
No, please.
Yeah.
Hey, the next one.
Okay.
6 out of 10. The next one is career.
Okay.
Which I've given a 6 out of 10. I've mentioned a few times. I'm a midwife on the National Health Service. And if you work on the National Health Service, it's hard right now. It is hard. One of the things that is really dampening my spirit and making my life so hard at work right now is short staff. Being short staff means I'm doing like 2 people's jobs. And it is so exhausting. Every shift, I'm going home, I'm tapping out. I want to really talk. I want to go to bed. I'm exhausted. And you know, if it carries on like all the time, it might be the thing that really pushes me out the NHS because it's a lot. It's really a lot. And I hate to say that because I actually do love my job. I love my career. But every day you come on shift and you find that there's meant to be 8 of you and there's 6 of you. What am I meant to do?
And it's people's lives. So it's not like you can't be lax.
And babies, so I can't lax. But then I'm doing like 2 people's jobs. So something is going to fall through. What is it going to be? Sometimes it's me.
Yeah.
And there's only so much you can do. And one thing I always tell myself on shift, like, do one thing at a time. There is only so much you as a person, a singular person can do. I hope it gets better.
I hope so.
We're recruiting more people, like almost 30 more people by the end of the year.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm hoping that we'll just lax a bit and I can just do my like normal everyday job. And I'll walk myself to the ground because it's a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
LBC were talking to nurses this morning.
Oh, okay.
See. Oh, guys, I'm driving now.
No, right?
I'm meant to shake my key at you people today. But yeah, I listened to LBC this morning and they were a bunch of nurses just calling in to say why they left the NHS. One guy has started a gardening and thing business. Like, it's not even that they've left to do something else in healthcare. Like,
people are leaving, finish.
Literally from being run down.
Yeah.
And what do you mean?
The burnout in the NHS, I'd love to like, maybe I'll get some stats
on it.
Because the burnout, when I see posts and people are like, I work in Tesco now and my life is so much better.
No, yeah.
I hear you.
You have to prioritise yourself.
You really do.
All right. For me, I gave career 6 out of 10. One of the big issues I had this year is I was part of the people who dealt with this year's job market. My contract ended in March and I did not work for a big period of 2024.
Market dealt with you,
boy. And you know, I know like I have family members, I have friends that haven't worked all year or have worked for like a month here, a month there, just from lack of jobs. So I knew the job market was bad, but obviously I've been contracting for a while. Don't need to every day reveals things. We contracted for a while, so like I'm used to job hunting. I stay job hunting. And get it. One thing my friends and family will tell you: Shawa's gonna get a job. Shawa's gonna get a job that pays more than her last job. Shawa's gonna get a great job.
I've never doubted it.
It's not it's just factual information based off everything. But this year, I've never seen the job market like this. You'll be applying for jobs that you were overqualified for, and they're telling you no, based off what? No, based off what? I could do this in my sleep.
Right?
Yeah. So I've been talking about hating project management for a while. So I actually paid for a career course to understand my skill set, which was great. It really broke down every job I've ever had and pulled out a lot of my skills. And one of my skills was training. So it's meant I've moved into like training management, and it's been great. I've been here for almost 2 months. By the time you guys see this, will be 3. My manager's so lax. May that continue. And yeah, the work is straightforward and I'm good at it. So and it's without the stress of project management. Obviously the money of project management, anybody that has access to the internet knows. So it might see me again one day. Fair. But for now, I am enjoying where I am. Yeah. Very grateful.
Okay. We have up our last one, which is adulting / general
well-being vibes.
Yeah.
How are you living?
How am I living? I mean, I live at home, so I live pretty well. I don't pay rent. So, for those of you, you live at home and you're over 30, I don't care.
Sorry, in 2024,
I'm here to
go and stay at your parents' house. Do you know how much it is to live outside?
Please. I'm here to tell you all I don't care. I've travelled 7 times this year.
And what is she doing next year?
Buying a house.
You go to your parents' house, so don't be giving giving landlords money. We'll actually tell you every time.
Yeah, no, next year I'm buying a place. Because I stayed at home so long, enjoyed my life, travelled, done this, save.
In a great position
I'm in a great position to now go and buy by myself. But generally,
his house.
No, everyone coming to my house. Not everyone, please, not the weirdos. I've given it a 7 out of 10, and I've written down just ploughing through life and all the things that throws at me as much as I can in a positive way.
Love that.
It's been generally a good year. Looking forward to next year, and we move
for 2025.
Yes.
Okay. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I feel like I'm doing so much better than I was at the beginning of the year. As I said, the grief that came with that initial diagnosis actually knocked me for 10. And I didn't plan for it. I think when you okay, this is gonna happen, I'm gonna be upset. I was not prepared. So I think, it just literally took me out of orbit. But I feel like I'm doing a lot better. I'm getting a better understanding of how my brain works, a better understanding of what works for me. And just my general well-being. I think when you're depressed, obviously, that's going to get better at some point. Like, that's your thinking. Yeah. But ADHD is just for life. Yeah. So understanding that some things are just day-to-day managing that. Sometimes you're going to forget stuff. Have you set my mind? Just actually putting active things in place in my life to make it better, and just to avoid burnout. And I'm seeing the value of those things. I'm getting to go out a bit more and do the things I want to do.
She's out.
I'd be outside. Right? Very grateful for 2024.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe use all the lessons we learned in 2024, apply them in 2025. Let it be amazing, please.
No, honestly.
Please, we're begging you.
No, literally put in 2025 in God's hands, and I hope that it exceeds our expectations more than we can ever imagine.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Hey.
No, Hey. But that's our 2024 roundup. Right. We didn't want to do too much with you guys today. Just give you a bit of a summary. It is the last day of the year.
2024 is finished. I feel like it just started yesterday.
So
now we're wrapping it up. So
please, wishing you guys an amazing
happy
2025. Yeah, and all of the
in advance.
Honestly.
Yeah.
All the fun. But before we head off, our gist of the week segment.
Right. Gist of the week.
Yes. Oh my God, do you have gists for me?
Let me tell you, gist of the week.
Oh. Yeah.
I matched with this guy on a dating app. Tall, handsome, totally my type physically. Okay. Things started off well. He was being sweet, even sent flowers to mine because I mentioned liking them.
Okay.
Full disclosure, we'd matched before and I'd blocked him. Since why you
my people.
Because
honestly, the people are dating app need to be blocked, you know.
Oh, sorry.
It's not just to just let them stay. Like, as you know, speak to them anymore.
Just put them on ice for a bit. Okay. Right. You know how it is with dating apps. Sometimes you just block and move on.
See my people.
When we matched again, I didn't even remember our previous chats because honestly, I don't take dating app matches too seriously until we've met. Here's where it gets weird though. During an intimate moment recently, nothing too serious, just kissing and touching. Ha! Touching leads to something new. Anyway.
Canoodling.
Okay. No, yeah. He kept demanding I say specific things. He wanted me to say, I love it, repeatedly, which was awkward enough.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to let you finish.
But then he started insisting I say, I love you. He kept pushing, saying it's not too hard to say you love me. Okay. Girls, I was properly thrown. Is this normal behavior? I was enjoying getting to know him up until this point, but now I'm getting weird vibes. Should I just run for the hills or am I overthinking this? Help your girl out. What would you do? Run for the hills. Run for the hills.
Darling, I know the dating scene is a mess. Joe, be running fast. My concern.
No hard and fast.
No hard and fast. And you know what it is? Don't be unblocking them. That's me too. I've unblocked some. And everyone you unblock, you'll be annoyed. Don't be unblocking them.
You know what it is, right? I love it. Cool, you want to be kinky, you want to be...
I don't like being... I'm not going to... Nobody's forcing me to say I love anything. If you love it, you'll say. If I'm loving something, I'll say. And I love it. Where do I know you from?
But what has really pushed me over the edge is that I love you.
It's not too hard to say I love you.
What kind
of... In fact, it's the hardest.
No, what are you talking about? I love you is so deep. And if you're using it so...
It's giving childhood trauma. No, it's giving I need to be loved because does he know you?
Where are your parents, sir?
Go and love your parents. Go do your family.
What I want from you, babe, is to run as hard as fast as Tom Cruise was in all the Mission Impossible. Okay. That's what I want you to do. Because that's weird.
I know we all want to settle down and I feel like it's very easy to overlook things because of it. And me too. Actually, no, I've been very strict, but I see people overlooking things.
Yeah, don't overlook.
Don't. There's actually no value added.
Like when he actually says I love, well, if he wants to say I love you.
Do you want I love you from a mad person as well?
Yeah. What will it even mean if he's saying it just so flippantly during intimate sessions? Like, they don't make
How
no
many
sense
people have loved him?
Like, someone might love him yesterday and last week. Like, someone might love him tomorrow.
Yeah.
He might be he might be going to love somebody else. That love doesn't mean anything to that man. Because if he really is into you, what is he now going to say? I love you is like the pinnacle of...
People use love too easily in this generation.
Love is really...
Like is what's a normal thing to say. At that. And obviously you weren't liking it if they had to beg you to talk. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm the problem. Which one is there at gunpoint? Say you love it, say you love it. Should be if you were loving it, you'd open your mouth. You'll tell the person this is cool. At least say this is cool.
Oh my gosh, I like it so much. But I think you should run. There are men that are normal. This one's not normal. Please. So run for the hills.
On top of kissing and touching, love what?
As in,
okay,
you haven't even fully entered.
You want to love it. Anyway, I was like, that's why I gave men NAO. Now you people want me to add number. I've added the number, Sha.
We can see why. It's
an experience.
So yeah, you've heard it here from us, girl. We want the update.
The update is that you've ran away, and you please, draw, like what, like. Because that's what I've got for you lot. Eze's trying to tell me to
never. Yeah, she's gonna marry an Igbo man, but we move.
Anyway, we're not gonna talk too much on the pods. It's the last day of the year.
Yes. So guys,
I've retired from Igbo man, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
Hey gosh.
No, yes.
That's a talk for the new year.
Yeah, we'll talk to you guys next year about that.
But yeah, guys.
But yes, wishing you guys an amazing 2025.
Yes.
Thank you for working with us. Thank you for your patience because truly we ran away last year.
Yeah, we want a break.
But we got you a few episodes for the year end, so we hope you appreciate that.
Yes, tune in, Spotify, YouTube.
All of it. Send your gist of the week because... Yeah, let us abuse you small. And Eze will give you advice and I'll tell you if you're being silly. Yeah.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, always.
But yeah, guys, please have an amazing New Year's. Don't get too drunk. Don't do what I
go to church.
Do. As in...
You can go to church. You can see God.
You guys will meet you in the New Year.
Yes, we will see you in 2 weeks, which will be in 2025. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Excited.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.